So the preview is quite literally what we get. Rick and Morty the Anime, episode 10. And I can't really say I'm mad. I like this series. I thought it was pretty good. Can't say this is the best series in the world. No, animation was a little lackluster. Especially here, they do show it. It's almost like a still frame where they're talking. You'll kind of see their mouth moving. But there'll be like points where they're like really far back and you can't even tell. Almost like that saved them time, I guess. I don't know. I think the budget for this must have had to be pretty good. I just don't think they were very wise the way that they used it. But even though, let's talk about this episode. So first things first, the world's destroyed, Ellie's gone. So of course, Morty wanted to go back and figure out a way to connect to Ellie, even though her existence is, well, far out of this world, which is kind of funny since one of her existences is an alien. But yeah, he gets his little VR helmet and we get to see this beautiful life. He not only gets married, but has a child, lives the life as a car salesman, and then becomes, well, some big corporation owner. And he was rocking it, sort of. Not really. He didn't want the help from Frank. His daughter Maria, poor Maria. I feel kind of bad for her, but in the end all, she did have Frank. And it was like watching the downfall to the come up. It was like one of those dads in one of those motivational movies where the dad always goes to work, isn't there to watch his kid at the game, and finally the dad goes. And we saw that whenever she had her little violin play thing going on. And Morty comes in, he's like all slumped down. And this is where he tells the truth. He's like, Maria, I was jealous of Frank. He honestly was jealous about the money, and he wanted to do it by himself. He felt like it was saying, hey, I'm not good enough to be your father. That's pretty much what was going on there. And the way that they ended him in this universe was also, it was sad. I feel like they could have done more here. Like, trap him in this universe, bring him back another season. Like, I can't be mad about that. As cheesy as it sounds, I would have watched it. I would have watched it. Many others probably would watch it too. But, yeah, they're at the house porch. And this is where he goes on about inviting Frank and everyone else to be a big happy family. And he sadly passes away. And this is where he wakes up, of course. No. He was actually living that life. We saw how the reaction from Rick. You saw that, right? It's because he actually died in that universe. It was a real existence. So if Morty figured that out, well, he'd be going there. So possible exploration, future season maybe. I can hope. Future movie. Please explore more. I like this. I really do. I do think there's a reason to go even more into it. But outside of that, we get to the credits as we see his deathbed, which is his tombstone. That's where the end credits kind of bounce out. We also get to see where Morty and Ellie are at a bar. This is normal Ellie, not alien Ellie, but just normal human Ellie. So I don't know where that's from. That's something I need to know. I need to know, where is that from? Is it from this helmet? Is he secretly still contacting her through this helmet? We don't know as audience. We just don't know. Maybe I'm just an idiot and I don't realize this is something from the past, but I don't think this was ever covered. It could have been from the very beginning where he was going and he finally met an Ellie, but I kind of doubt it. Anyway, after the big end credits, as the tombstone goes up, this is where we get to see all the names and all that, and we go back in time. So the aliens are about to blow up that big alien planet that, of course, Space Morty is from. And this is where we get the grand first appearance. Alien Ellie, Space Morty. So, overall, we go from the ending to the start. I'm guessing the start. Or this could be like, hey, in the next season or the next series that we do for the anime, we're going to be talking about Space Morty and his entire existence. Which would be pretty cool. I wouldn't be mad. So, overall, after watching the series, yeah, the animation's not incredible. It's got some alright fighting scenes. Nothing I'm too impressed with. I just think You have to do something. You can't just do nothing. But yeah, they do emotional stuff pretty well. I didn't think they did bad on that. They had some pretty good scenes. Overall, I want to rate it high for some reason, but I don't think that's honest. I'm going to say a 6.4. I think it's time for me to be honest and quit lying to myself, where I'd be giving everything a 7, which is like, hey, you're C tier, you're pretty good still, even though you may have sucked worse than that. It didn't suck. It's just, I feel like Adult Swim could have did a lot more with this, or, yeah, it is Adult Swim. What am I talking about? I don't think Toonami had anything to do with this. It's basically the same thing, right? But, yeah, they kind of flunked on this one. You probably had a massive budget and you kind of blew it. Don't know what it went to, but hey, hopefully it's to a release, because I wouldn't be mad. I would own this. I would own this. So, Blu-ray release, maybe a DVD release, future movie? Big box movie. People check that out people would check that out if it was a blockbuster. I would. I would for sure, and I know a bunch of people are behind that. But yeah, I don't want to babber too much. I don't want to yap too much. You guys don't really like that happening, I don't think. Tell me what your thoughts are on this whole entire series. Like I said, I thought it was pretty good. Nothing outside of the ordinary. But Adult Swim, so you're taking it, adapting it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll just take it. Anyway, guys, hope you stay safe. And as always, peace out. Till next time. Since there's no more Rick and Morty the anime, in the future I do plan to do the Rick and Morty series. A lot of seasons to do, a lot of episodes to go through. Won't be as long as this. Peace.